So another problem with this strength-driven swing is that, let's go to the swing plane here. So you're losing a lot of speed here. This is a swing plane view. And at the end of backswing here, your club is here. Already it's located far away from the body here. It is important to keep the club closer to the body. This is called the moment of inertia, but when you try to rotate, the resistance to rotation, rotational acceleration, is called the moment of inertia. When you keep the club away from the body, then the overall moment of inertia of the system increases.
Okay.
So the center of mass of the club is about here, but you need to, the club goes this way, the center of mass will be about here. It's a lot closer to the body center of mass here.
Okay.
So if you keep the club closer to the body, it's easier to rotate.
Okay.
But because you don't have much wrist cock here on the swing plane here, and with this, if you just pull it, then the whole thing rotates with it here. So what happens is this. So in this one here, when you start the downswing, the club head goes up here. That means you are just rotating around. Then you are letting the club go away from your body. But if on the way down, if you have a further down cocking, then club head more moves in this direction here. It's more moving this way here instead of going high up here. So this is not as bad as casting, but essentially this gives a similar effect here.
Okay.
Because you are pulling it hard, so this is a rigid system, pulling hard here. As the arm rotates here, club has to move away from your body. Then this causes an increase in the moment of inertia. Then with the same amount of torque, you end up with the less angular acceleration, rotational acceleration. But at this point, if you keep the club closer to the body and generate the same amount of torque, then you will have a lot faster rotation. As you go down, in the downswing, I will use this one here. This 7 here, event 7, this is when the lead arm becomes parallel to the ground. And the 8 here is when the club aligns vertically here. Okay. You have really short time between 7 and 8. That means that you let the club go away from your body early. So by the time the lead arm is still, you used to have a club going this way. So from here to the position where the club becomes vertical, you should have more time here. Okay. So these two events should be separated more. But when these are close to each other, that means you are letting the club go away from your body early on. Then even though you put a lot of effort, essentially you're doing a disservice to yourself.
Okay.
Because you are letting the club go away from your body. Instead of this, rather, I would use less effort, but keep the club closer to the body, so make it a lot more efficient.
Okay.
So you're putting a lot of effort here, but you are not really catching, all the efforts, the outcomes of the effort.
Okay.
Because you're letting the club go away from your body. Also, you're not really letting the club go here. The hands keep dragging the club all the way instead of letting it go. So at some point, your hands to slow down, they let the club go.
Yeah.
But you're dragging all the way here.
Yeah.
Because you're putting a lot of effort.
Okay.
It's from the beginning, you're putting a lot of effort, just the dragging down. When you drag it, it's difficult to bring it quickly to the swing plane.
Okay.
And then throw. So you have to constantly influence your club motion, drag all the way. So at impact here, you'll see still the elbows are flexed quite a bit here. In the frontal view, when you look at this posture here, so up to this point, still the hand is dragging the club, and then finally you are letting the club go. But again, this could be done a lot earlier. So let it go and then throw the club head, so that you don't obstruct the motion of the club.
Yeah.
But you try to always influence the club motion here.
Okay. Yeah. I want some more speed, obviously. I know at one point in my swing, I was bending my right elbow a lot more, and so the center of mass of the club was a lot closer to me, but I was not able to hit it very straight with that. And so I tried to, take my right elbow, bend it less, get the center of mass much further from me, and my accuracy went way up.
Yeah, so generally, when you have a lot of wrist cock here,
Yeah.
and if the club catches up late, then it's hard to control the impact.
Yeah, and I would tilt way behind it and go like that, and I would still have the big
So you have to
space.
learn how to let it go instead of keep dragging and then later try to bring the club in front of your body. It's too late.
Okay.
So when you go into this position, then it becomes even worse.
Yeah, that's...
So you have to let it go and then throw the...
Yeah, because that's kind of where I was. Is I had the center of mass a lot closer to me. The hand path was a little longer, but I would go really hard this way, and then I would just rise the handle up.
So because you're not using the lead leg.
Okay.
So if you use the lead leg well, go here, downswing starts with lowering of the left side slightly, and then by kicking the ground and then throw, so this leg action will help the club to move. Instead, what you chose was this motion here, and then later try to do this.
Okay.
It's late,
Yeah.
and it's a quite variable here or inconsistent.
Okay.